possibilities. We are Monday here in Croatia, and I'm having a heck of a wonderful time here. It's just outstanding. It's so beautiful, gorgeous. I've been told it was gorgeous, but I didn't really believe in it. I say, well, I will see. And when I arrived today, we went and saw a castle. There were like 7 castles on the coast from whatever years they are, and little villages that are just so gorgeous. And then there's this awesome city that's totally middle agey, and yeah, it's just incredible. Hello, hi everyone. So yeah, I'm not in my usual Houston place. I'm in Croatia, and I'm still there for a few more days. Hi Patty, hello, how are you doing? And then after that I go to France. So beautiful. Yes, it is. I am so impressed by Croatia. I have not thought about that. It's like this beautiful blue sea. The water is clear. Middle Ages villages all around with lots of boats and islands that are so close that it looks like it's just a river, but it's actually the sea. And you can, with a little bridge or a boat, go to the islands. There are like 1,000 islands, supposedly. Yeah, the photos. Yeah, I can put some more there. Hi, Margaret. Yes. So I put more on my personal page. Still, you know, sometimes I go to a group and I post, and then sometimes I go, I don't really know where to put all my pictures, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I am still in shock, like, wow. So every day we're going somewhere, and every day it's more and more beautiful. So, and the sun is following me. Like, they can't believe it. Everywhere I go, there's the sun. There's like, oh, yesterday we saw a rainbow. We were on the island, on one island, and we saw, it was half sunny and a half cloudy, and then it began to rain a little bit. And then I just thought, we might be seeing a rainbow. I turn around, and there's this absolute gorgeous full rainbow from the ocean to the mountain. Like, and there was a second one. I mean, it was magic time. So I'm still in love every day with what I see here. Hi, Maya. Hello. So if you have any questions for me, let me know, because as you know, I don't have my cards, which are usually very helpful, but I didn't pack them. Thought it was too much to pack. So I'm just thinking, if you have questions for me, let me know. And I love this moment right now, because I can listen to things, read books. I have plenty of free time to be quiet and integrate some of the lessons I'm learning. So yes. Hi, hello everyone. So tell me, do you have any questions for me today? And if not, I can just share a little bit of my insights. You know, I'm always getting some more insights. Oh yes, there is an app. I'm learning to develop my psychic abilities. I am beginning to channel and all of that. All right, I have a question. What type of questions? Yeah, you can ask questions about the laws of the universe, the law of attraction, how to manifest, money blocks, how to feel good all the time, what's the importance of feelings, what is vibration, everything about manifesting your reality and how do you do that. That's really my passion and my mission on this planet. So if you have any questions about that. So what was I? Yes, I was beginning to I'm beginning to really develop my intuition, and there is an app that I've just discovered because I read a book. I'm reading a book on what is it? Location, seeing at a distance, remote viewing. And it's suddenly in the last few weeks, or I am interested by all those things, and I'm beginning to develop different types of abilities and things like that. So it's really fun. I think everyone will do that. We're going into the fourth dimension right now. It's like some of us are already picking up a lot of intuition, and just be aware that you're going to be more and more intuitive, more and more connected to source and to your intuition. So that's something that fascinates me, and I got this little app, and because I'm traveling a lot, I'm going to train myself, and it's called ESP training, I think. I have to look at the name exact. And it's like 4 different squares, and you click on one, you try to choose the one that has a picture behind it, and when it doesn't have a picture, well, you're not right, so you just try to feel. So this morning it was already getting better, and it gives you immediate feedback, so you can really learn to develop your intuition. So what are some of your exercises or thoughts to relax the mind from worries and stress of things you can't control? Wow, that's a good question. Exercises or thoughts to relax the mind. All right, so first of all, yes, there is one. So you want to practice early in the morning, because if you're, whatever exercise I'm giving you, like perhaps a meditation, the earlier you begin, the better. Actually, the very first thought you have in the day. So do not try to, you get up, you're in a hurry, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, you try to control your mind. It's on, it's at full speed now down the highway. So it's a little too late to catch that. So every morning when you wake up, the first thought has to be a positive thought. So your brain is trained to go back to the thought of yesterday. And if yesterday was worrying thoughts, you're going to catch up the worrying thoughts again. So you have to interrupt that pattern. And one best way I have found is to say thank you, to get a little mantra going. And for me, it's thank you, because it's the appreciation. It connects me and it's easy. So you just have to train yourself. The first thought, before you even open your eyes, it's like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You fill up your mind with so that it doesn't rush immediately into negative thoughts from yesterday. And then try to get into this feeling of appreciation as long as you can during this first minutes of the day, and then an hour of the day, and then you keep going. Because the morning is where the momentum begins. So that's when you can take control. And the night before, do not go to bed with a negative thought, like watching negative TV in your room or anything like that. You want to finish up the day with, again, appreciation, a list of things you're grateful for the day. Really, really master your thoughts at night. So then from the night to the morning, these are the moments you have the most power to create a new habit of thought. Thoughts are just running because they have been thought before, and it's easier to think, These are just habits of thoughts. You have to interrupt a habit. So to interrupt it, like I say, a little mantra like thank you, thank you, thank you, forces your brain to focus on something to be thankful for. And even if you don't, at least you are filling up your brain with thoughts that are safe. They're not going to get you into the worry zone. So that's something you have to practice every single day. And then after a while, it will get easier and on automatic. So you begin that way, then you try to keep it on. Because appreciation is the highest vibration, is the best feeling you can find. And I found that it's a pretty easy feeling to find for no good reason. Don't wait for something to be awesome to have to appreciate. On the contrary, look for little things to appreciate. So you say thank you, then you go to the shower, absolutely say thank you to the water. Like, oh my gosh, I have water, it's great, I love you, water. You're so good, you're so warm. Just find a way to feel appreciation. You know, then your breakfast, then you get into the car, look at the sky, try to look for beautiful things. It's your decision to focus your attention on what you want and on things that feel good, that will interrupt the patterns of feeling bad. Because when you feel bad, what's happening is you're focusing your attention in your mind through imagination on things you don't want, that you do not prefer. And it's on automatic now. Once you have thought it for a little while, even 17 seconds, boom, you begin to think about it so much easier and easier and easier. So you have to stop that pattern. And for that, you need to fill it up with a new habit. It's not going to leave without changing your habits and without changing the habit. Okay? So you have to exchange it with the habit of gratitude and appreciation. That's the best recipe. And for that, you need to set little time during the day. I would say at least 5 times during the day. You know, morning, night, several times during the day, and then more and more often. And then you begin to be habituated to look for appreciation, for things to appreciate everywhere you go. And that keeps you from focusing on what you don't want. And at the same time, it allows you to manifest things that you really want, because that's how we manifest reality. We manifest reality through our focus of attention. There is just nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. You focus your attention, that's what you get. So if you focus your attention on what you don't want, even if it's inside your mind, that's what you're going to get. So you have to take control. That's where the will comes in. It's not going to happen naturally, watching TV, doing exactly the same thing. Nothing will change. You have to take new actions. Actions are what really anchors a new belief. So if you are choosing to be someone more positive, that's really what you're asking me for. It's like, I choose to, instead of being someone who worries, I'm deciding, you need to make a decision actually, to be someone who is positive and appreciative. Once you have made that decision, then you have to take action that are fitting with that decision to anchor that reality. Actions on this world do anchor and completely help you manifest your reality. They have to be associated and aligned with what you want to believe. So if you want to believe yourself as someone who is positive thinker, feeling good, appreciative, then you have to take actions. And actions might be as simple as, an action is a word you say, something you write. It doesn't have to be transporting a big chunk of something. It doesn't have to be super physical, but it is simply a way of thinking and a way of talking. And so you do have to take actions that fit your new identity. That's how you're going to change. You have to decide that you're going to be a positive person, feeling good, thinking well, being appreciative. If you do not decide that, the old decision of being someone who worries, affected by the environment and memories, is going to dominate. You know, a decision needs to be redecided. That's where you take your power back. I hope that was clear. Yes. So I think I gave you a few exercises. It was such a great question. Thank you so much for the question. Questions always pull things out of me. If I have no question, I am a little bit more distracted and going a little bit in every direction. But so I was just introducing the idea of taking action in order to anchor a new identity. You create your reality by deciding who you are. Like, if you are creating a program, you have to become a person who's successful with the program, or you have to become someone else. We constantly choose to be someone else or to grow. We have to choose to grow and become someone else. You cannot be the same person, the same definition, and have different actions or different results. In order to have new results, you have to become someone new. And that's the key. A decision has to be done. So I discovered that. It was very interesting this week. I really discovered the power of decision. I had it in my first book like 10 years ago, and then I kind of put it aside, and it came back to me that once you have decided who you are, literally everything works after that. It's like the world changes. Once you make a decision, you are going to take different actions that will anchor that new decision, and then you live a different life. It's like a decision is the moment of shift in frequency. So yeah, I'll be explaining a little more in my next class. I'm going to do a class in the magnetizing abundance in a minute. Yes, everyone. All right. So do you have any other questions for me? If not, I think we are good for today. Just remember to think and feel well. You have to make the decision that you become someone like that. And I remember when I decided, it's a moment in time. You decide, this is it. I decide to feel good and to be at the highest vibration possible as often as possible, mostly all the time. I decide to do whatever it takes, and that's an action, to get me to that space. And then that's how I realized, I have habits that don't support me. And that's how I decided I needed to create habits. And that's where I found the habit of thank you, because I was thinking, how can I do that? Because I come at the end of the day and I've still not practiced appreciation. So after 10 days doing that over and over, I say, okay, I guess I have to create a habit of appreciation. And that's how this got created. Thank you. When you have your cards, what do you do with them? Yes, thank you. I have the cards of Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks, and it just gives me an idea, when nobody asks a question. It's like affirmations and explanations about the law of attraction. So I just pick a card and it gives me something to begin sharing. That's what I do with those cards. It's mainly for here. For Instagram, I don't use those cards usually, but it's just kind of a warm-up for me to give you a question. Here today, I got a great question that really launched me onto something. All right, fantastic, guys. Get ready. Tomorrow, another question of yours, and I'll be happy to answer it. I wish you a good day, morning, night, wherever you are. Here I have my clock saying time for bed. But I won't go to bed. I have another show, little Instagram, not really, actually a Facebook coming up in a minute. In my magnetizing abundance, I'll do the Monday magic. Get a little tired though, between the jet lag and the visits all day long, and then the evening comes and My words are a little bit mixed up. That's all good. All right, everyone. Love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a fabulous moment in time, wherever you are. Bye for now.